Hey Scorpios, welcome to your May 2017 general reading. I'm Psychic Medium Eric, bringing you Scorpios, your May 2017 general reading. I want to thank all my subscribers, old and new, for tuning into my channel. It's been a joy and pleasure bringing you these readings. I can't thank you enough, so I will go ahead and, like I said before, my other videos, I have dropped my reading prices. My reading prices are now went from $40 to $20. And this sale will be good through the whole year. So my readings will be only $20 through the whole year. I put the information in the description box about how you can get that reading, so be sure you check that out. And be sure to check out my other videos and like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, it's a joy and pleasure bringing this to you. You guys have bring me a lot of joy and a lot of happiness, so I'm returning the favor for you guys. I'm cutting my prices in half so you guys can get a reading, at a very affordable price. And like I said, it's my way of saying thank you for all you guys, and it's been a pleasure bringing you these readings, and I'm glad to be doing this. And let's keep the ball rolling. All right, without further ado, Scorpios, let's get into your general reading. All right, Scorpio, so here we go. Here we go. All right, Scorpio, so we have, for you guys, we have the 11 of bases here. And we have the 9 of bats in reverse. This is about, your reading of this month is about charging forward, putting down your defenses, and it looks like you could be making decisions this month. I feel like some of you guys may have had, maybe in the beginning of the year, you've had a new work opportunity, a new opportunity for love, and now you're at a point where maybe it's not working out so much, and you're trying to decide what you want to do right now. So you might be deciding what to do about a love relationship or a work relationship. Because I feel like it's kind of because what you have in the past is the 7 of bases reverse. So it's kind of like you put a lot of effort into your job, put a lot of work into your relationship, and you're waiting to see a payback. You're waiting to see if your hard work is paying off. You have the Emperor in reverse, so you feel like there's no control right now. You feel like things have kind of gotten out of control. Maybe it's a relationship that's gone bad, or a job that, in the beginning you liked it, and all of a sudden you feel like, uh-oh, then you're starting to question, why I'm putting all this work in and I'm not really seeing my return here. Because in the past you also have the Ace of Mitts, which is about new beginnings on an emotional front. And, like I said, you also have the, 4 of Mitts, which is the 4 of Cups, so, and you also have the Ace of Balls in reverse. So this is like the Ace of Swords in reverse. So you're trying to find clarity right now because something I feel like started well, whether it be a new job or a new relationship. And I feel like now you're kind of feeling like, what do I do? It's not turning out the way it's supposed to. It's not turning out the way that I envisioned it. Now you're kind of trying to decide what to do. So, but you have had happiness in the past with the 10 of Mitts. So you're not willing to give it up. So if it's a relationship that's going off, some of you might be willing to reconcile it, because you do have the cards here with the relationship. You have the true love, the reconciliation. It's safe for you to love. So some of you might be, maybe if it's a relationship that's gone off a little bit, maybe you're thinking, you know what, how do I save this, or how do we reconcile? And you also got the forgiveness and learning cards. And you got pay attention to red signs. So maybe you are noticing that your relationships are starting to go kind of, maybe you're noticing signs now that maybe something's not right with your relationship right now. But the angels are also telling you to stay optimistic about your love life, because it looks like there is a reconciliation coming up. And also, let your friends help you. And this could be the one. So yeah, you could be having trouble with a partner right now, and it could be caused, from all amount of reasons. The good thing is I don't see deception here. So you just feel like you're at a crossroads right now, because you're going into May with the 10 of bases in reverse, and you've got the 7 of swords in reverse. So you're thinking about Do I need to build a new foundation or do I need to walk away? So you're kind of indecisive right now. And you have this card here where it says whole new ball game, and you got the Nine of Wands, which is about overcoming obstacles, you know what, and wondering if there are any more. So if you're thinking about a restart or redoing something or maybe giving something another chance, you might be, you might be saying, oh, should I give it another chance, or shouldn't I give it another chance? So you're kind of like on the fence right now, whether it was a new job that went bad or a relationship that's gone a little bit south. You might be rethinking things right now. You may be saying, do I start anew, or do I start with something new, or do I try to fix this? And you have the Five of Balls in reverse. On top that is the Eight of Wands in reverse. So you might have been dealing with there could be lack of communication in the relationship, or it could be maybe in a workplace environment. Maybe there's some jealousy because you're getting recognition. Other people are jealous of you, and it's kind of causing you to defend yourself, and you'd be like, you know what, I like this job, I like what I'm doing, but I don't like the people around you. So you might be thinking, what do I do? Do I get out of this job or do I stay? I know I'm doing a good job, but these people keep putting me on the defense. What do I do right now? And then right now the angels are saying, wait. You got the wait card. Do not take any action yet. Just wait and look at your situation. Have faith and positive energy. So have faith that this situation will straighten itself out, and it's basically telling you to delay action right now. Don't make any hasty decisions yet. Kind of wait, see your situation, and then decide what to do. That includes if it's with a love relationship too, and you really want to save it and you really want to work on it. So it might be telling you maybe to wait. Or maybe get your friend's advice, maybe say, maybe we're going through some problems. Talk out your problems with somebody and be like, we're having a little problem with our relationship, maybe with the communication. It always feels like we're battling and clashing, and we're kind of putting each other into a defensive position, and I want to kind of start over again. I want to get back to that Ace of Cups that we had, and you might be thinking about how to get back there. All right, because you don't really want to walk away from the relationship or walk away from this job because of outside forces, so to speak. And this is time to where, you need to gather your courage. Take back your power and ignite that passion again. So yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be charging forward anyway. You're going to be putting down your defenses. And with these 11 of bases, it's about putting down your defenses. You know what? Putting down your defenses and go for it. Because this is also, and baseball also represents the steel card. So it's about putting down your defensive and go for it. You know what? Don't, just to go. But right now, you're probably at a situation where you're waiting for something to do. And also, pay attention to red flames. It also means paying attention to signs about what to do. So maybe, like I said, if there is maybe it's time for forgiveness. Maybe it's time to forgive partners. Maybe it's time to forgive, forgive and forget. Especially if there's a lack of communication going on. I feel like you guys right now, you're kind of waiting to see what to do. But I feel like in the month of the month of May, you're actually going to do something. You're going to basically say, you know what, I'm surrounded by all this, and let me take back my power. Let me find a way to work through this. All right, let me get control again. All right, let me put the effort in, especially if it was with a love relationship or a job relationship, because you do have the Ace of Swords. Now you've gotten clarity of thought. Now I feel like even with the Ace of Swords in reverse, you might not have known what to do, but I feel like coming into May, you're going to know what to do, what decision to make. It's just about following your intuition and following your guidance. Because like I said, I feel like you don't want to give up on this job or relationship. And you're trying to find ways to work through these issues. All right, especially if it's unhealthy, especially if it's gotten unhealthy, you're working ways to work through your issues right now, and to kind of put the defenses down and to kind of say, you know what, here's what's going on, And, how do we work through this again? Let's start over. Like I said, a whole new ball game card here. You know what? Let's start over. We've overcome a lot of challenges. Maybe let's start over. Let's stop this stupid communication, and you know what? Let's put down the swords and let's agree to disagree. And so we can get back to this, Ace of Cups. So sometimes it's about being diplomatic and working things out. Because I feel like in May you can be working things out, especially when you got the Ten of Bases in reverse and you're not happy. And some of you might be thinking about walking. But I feel like you're going to weight it up and be like, all right, you know what? Let's try a different approach to this. And I feel like you'll be using a new approach. And let me see how that approach comes out. I feel like, let me take a clarity card. I want to, look at that right away. Bingo. There you go. Your approach will be the Knight of Cups. It'll be a revigoration of a relationship. Or maybe it's you extending maybe your partner's extending a peace offering to you, an offer of love to you with reconciliation. Or it could be a reconciliation in your workplace, or it could be your workplace finally, you know what, maybe some of you might be getting another job offer, maybe to get you out of that workplace, even though you may not want to leave, but you might be getting something better. So that's what I'm saying, is to wait right now. Sit back, wait, look at your situation before you make a decision right now. Because like I said, this could be a reconciliation with your partner. Especially with the Knight of Cups. And he just came spurting out there. So this is telling you everything's going to be okay. The situation will be okay. Like I said, if you're in a workplace with a lot of jealous people, but you still like the job, maybe you'll get a new offer to get out of there. Or you might be, or you might be saying, hey, listen, you know what? You might put your foot down and be like, hey, you know what? I've earned my respect. I've done what I need to do. And you know what? Go to hell. Or if this is a relationship, this could be a reconciliation. This could be a reconciliation for a relationship. Or even for some of you Scorpios, it could be a new relationship. Somebody might come out there and present a new relationship to you. And I do see some of you working out relationships too right now. I feel like you're kind of waiting to see what goes on. Whether you're going to start, I feel like it's a month where you're going to either start over with something new, or you're going to fix what's broken or fix what's not working right now around your environment. So that's the decision you guys are going to be making this month. But whatever it is, the outcome is really good with the Knight of Cups. So there could be a rekindling of a relationship. It could be just new offers coming in, or new offers of love coming in. And it looks really good. So the outcome for this month looks really good for you guys. And like I said, it's really a good situation coming in for you guys. So I wouldn't worry for you Scorpios out there. Like I said, it's basically a decision whether you're going to start over or you're going to start anew this month. That's the messages I have for you this month. Like I said, whatever it is, the outcome is the Knight of Cups, so it's all going to be positive. Each situation is different, so you got to go over your situation and decide if you want to start anew, or start over a new job, a new relationship, or say, you know what, let me work on this, and let me work on what the problems are going on around me, and take back your power, and then maybe, have the courage to take back your power and really assert yourself and say, you know what, in spite of what's going on around me, I'm still going to charge forward regardless. All right, Scorpios, that's your message for the month of May. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Like I said, I have my description box, so I'll be sure you check that out. And you Scorpios, you have a great May.